Inside Morehead State Basketball is brought to you by Giovanni's of Morehead. Order online at giovannispizzapower.com. The Citizens Bank, the home of totally free checking. The Kentucky Welding Institute, experience that's built, not bought. Reno's Roadhouse, go wild, go west, go Reno's. Big 4 Lumber Ace Hardware, the helpful place. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the hills since 1963. The Jack Rowe Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance. Insurance the right way, the human way. Morehead Pediatrics, exceptional care for what matters most to you. Tim Short Auto Group, take the short drive to satisfaction. First National Bank, a tradition of value and convenience. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918. St. Clair Healthcare, amazing medicine close to home. Fazoli's of Morehead, fast, fresh Italian. Joshua Trent Custom Designs, looking to build? Let us design your house plans. Wendy's of Morehead, fresh, never frozen. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength for more than 100 years. Total Care Pharmacy, dispensing care, one patient at a time. Commonwealth Chiropractic, treating everyone like family. Morehead State University Bookstore, a Barnes & Noble college store. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. And Standifer Builders Paving and Sealing of West Liberty, quality work at affordable prices. That's how we roll.
Hello and welcome into this edition of Inside Morehead State Basketball from the Players Lounge here at the Academic Athletics Center. As always, alongside the Eaglehead basketball coach Preston Spradlin, I'm David Patrick in Preston. There's no better way to start the show this week than talking about Mark Freeman, the reigning OVC Player of the Week, and I'll tell you, he is some kind of special right now.
Yeah, Mark is coming back off of his, the missed games with the concussion protocol. He's been really playing well on both sides of the ball, but just playing free and loose and just having an aggressiveness on the offensive side has just really just opened up the game for everyone else and just made teams have to guard us a little bit differently. And it's just allowed the rest of our team to play with a heightened sense of confidence. And so Mark is a dynamic player, making plays for himself and for his other teammates, and has shown the ability to just take over games, and so he's playing as well as anyone else in the league right now.
Leads the OVC in scoring against league competition, 22 points a game. The only player with 4 25-plus point games in the league this year.
Wow, didn't realize that. I mean, obviously we've a lot of really good players throughout the league, a lot of really good guards, smaller guards like Mark, and so for him to just be a little bit above the rest of those guys is quite an accomplishment.
Preston, let's talk about your defense. Thursday night against Tennessee Tech, just incredible. You hold Tech to 33% from the field, 16% from the three-point line. You turn 16 Tech turnovers into 21 points for you. The fewest points allowed to a Division I opponent by a Morehead State basketball team since February 11, 2012 versus EKU. 45 points allowed Thursday night. Wow.
Yeah, our guys really came hooked up. This was a game that obviously there didn't need to be a lot of rah-rah and pep talks, and we felt like we really let one get away down there at their place. Of course, we were playing without Mark, who you mentioned, but we got off to a great start down there, and then just kind of let go took our foot off the pedal a little bit and lost our edge a little bit. And so that's been a big theme for our team, of just talking about keeping our edge, whether it's during a game, it's during practice on a Monday, winning streak, whatever that may be. And our defense really came hooked up. And so, we let them get 12 threes. We went into that Tech game, we were top 20 in the country in three-point field goal percentage defense. Obviously, we fell off because we let them score 12 threes at their place. And then to be able to come in and hold a really good shooting and really good overall offensive Tech team to 2 of 12 from the three-point line. And as you mentioned, forcing 16 turnovers and 21 points off those turnovers is pretty special for our guys.
Stay with us when we come back. Full highlights of Thursday night's game with Tennessee Tech here at Johnson Arena. That's next on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
My great-grandfather opened the first Hinton store in 1918, and our family opened our first feed mill in the mid-1950s. We now have 6 locations and a wide range of products including feed, seed, fertilizer, crop protection, animal health products, fencing materials, and pet food. Though times have changed, our commitment to providing you with the highest quality products and knowledgeable customer service is as strong as ever. I'm Adam Hinton, inviting you to stop in and see for yourself. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918.
These days, banking, like basketball, moves at a fast pace. At Commercial Bank, that same fast pace comes to life with our lenders. We're fast with local loan decisions. Bankers who you know and who know you. Simply put, it's better banking. Commercial Bank, where friendliness prevails. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Pain is your body's way of telling you that something's wrong. Stress from a car accident, work injuries, aggravation, or even unknown aches can manifest and become worse months or years down the road. Take the initiative and take care of your body. Dr. Chris Ginter at Commonwealth Chiropractic in Morehead has a locally owned practice that pledges to treat everyone like family. And he's the official chiropractor for Morehead State Athletics. Located off the US 60 bypass, just west of City Park next to iStyle Salon, call today, 783-0233.
Big Four Lumber Ace Hardware was founded by Philip Lewis nearly 45 years ago and is still locally owned and operated by the Lewis family. Our customers' needs have always come first, meaning we continue to enhance and expand our inventory. Big Four is a staple of the Morehead and Round County community, and we take great pride in giving back. We would like to thank our valued customers for your loyalty and trust and pledge to continue supplying the best quality service by our hometown employees. The moment you walk through the door, you'll know why we are Ace, the helpful place. That's Big Four Lumber, Ace Hardware, 1470 Flemingsburg Road in Morehead, Kentucky.
At Morehead Pediatrics, we strive to deliver the best possible care to your children. Our providers focus on providing newborn, child, and adolescent-specific medicine, including mental health and critical areas of growth and development. We are committed to helping parents and families raise healthy, happy children. With quality care, compassion, and experience, join the many parents and families that have looked to us to care for their children. Morehead Pediatrics, exceptional care for what matters most to you.
Eagle Game Highlights is sponsored by Fazoli's of Morehead. Fast, fresh Italian.
Preston, a meeting of the Country Music Highway. John Pelfrey and Preston Spradlin.
US 23 Classic here, and so right there, people always say, what are you talking about before games? Well, John and I are always talking about our favorite place, Giovanni's, and he was telling me he's got 2 pizzas ready to roll after the game for that bus ride home, and so always good to match up with him. 2 Eastern Kentucky guys going head-to-head in the same league is pretty cool. But, once we get going talking about these highlights here, and take a look at the crowd, DP. It was a Greek night. All the Greek organizations were out, and, boy, their energy was just really, really evident in this game, and our guys fed off of that. And guy Jake Wolf was, did not have his best game at Tennessee Tech a few weeks ago, and he certainly responded with this one in a big-time defensive effort. And Mark came out, and man, he is just electric. And this one forced a timeout by Tennessee Tech, and Mark really got cooking early. And this is another one here. This possession was great execution. We got a great look, and then we got a great offensive rebound, kicked it out. Mark drove it. LJ eating up his defender, but just did some really nice things. You're seeing, Alex in there working in the post, great spacing and execution. Beautiful feed there from Andrew Thelwell, and Andrew with 6 assists in this game is really huge, especially coming off last week where he had 0 assists and 5 turnovers in a win against SIUE. So for him to respond like that was really good. And beautiful press attack right there. We're a really hard team to press just because we do play with 4 guards, 4 guys who can dribble, pass, and shoot. And so great spacing, great attack, and great execution right here again. You see LJ Bryan with a big-time screen assist, and Andrew finding Mark there for a nice open 3. And then, sometimes you just say players are better than plays, and we were able to, this one actually forced the timeout right there as Mark comes off the ball screen. And I thought our screening and our execution was really good. We won the battle of screening in this game. We refused to get screened defensively. And then on the offensive end, we were very physical in how we played and getting our teammates open. Beautiful play right there to start the second half. Jake Wolf behind the back, and Khalil Thomas, anytime he gets those feet set, his whole team feels confident that that thing's going to go in. And then just attacking in transition, big time, strong finish through contact, and rightfully so. These guys are excited. They're pumped up, and again, this was just a fun atmosphere. Mark really got it going right here, big time scoring cut. Coming across the free throw line, ripping, taking his defender, and just a phenomenal finish right there. But we really got off to a great start here in this second half, and this is a great possession here because this is what we talked about, really getting it cooking. And we did a great job once we pushed this lead out, to about 16 of just grinding out possessions. And so walking the ball up the floor, changing sides of the court, getting 4, 5, 6 passes, getting later into the shot clock, and then making sure we didn't turn the ball over so that we got a chance to set our defense was really important. Great execution there. Mark, just that attacking mindset off ball screens, and Brandon Moffmer in 2 games in a row hitting just big-time threes right in front of the bench right there. And great play, late clock again right there. Beautiful feed from Mark to go along with his 5 assists and only 3 turnovers in this game. And overall, 14 assists and 15 turnovers, pretty good for our club.
It's amazing because he's scoring at such a high level that when he's not scoring, he's creating for everybody else.
Well, that's the mindset. We talked about back in December moving Mark off the ball a little bit more just to free up his mind and allow him to have that attacking mindset so that we could, but ultimately it ends up opening up things for everyone else because he needs to be a scorer first, and then he commands so much attention. And then how about this, just late clock, just really had it going. And, man, that is just quick on quick right there to get it there for that big-time finish right there from Mark.
Special. Preston, you closed so strong, and that's what you've been missing so often this season.
We have. How many times have we sat here and talked about, 16-point lead, 18-point lead, and then we got to beat the press and we got to make free throws just to get out of there with a win. Just great discipline, great maturity, great growth by our team. David, to be able to come in and just say, hey, we're going to control the tempo of the game. And first segment you mentioned, our defense, holding Tennessee Tech to under 50 points. Our offense had a lot to do with that as well because we controlled the tempo and we had quality possessions where we got it down under 10 on the shot clock. We had a good shot, and then we had great floor balance to keep them out of transition, and then we just wore on them. And we talk about that all the time, grinding them out, and that was a beautiful example of us doing that.
Stay with us when we come back. Eagles back on the road Saturday at Southern Indiana. Highlights are next, right here on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if Auto Owners makes sense for you. Try that one, that one, that one.
Giovanni's Pizza is a favorite stop for Eagle basketball fans before or after the game. Come taste for yourself delicious pizza, pasta, subs, salads, wings, and much more at the perfect location, 700 East Main Street, across from the Academic Athletics Center. MSU head coach Preston Spradlin and his staff enjoy game day meals with us. Dine in for great customer service or order online at giovannispizzapower.com.
At First National Bank, we believe in banking made easy. Whether it's a checking or savings account or a loan for a home or auto, First National Bank is the place for you. First National Bank is proud to be part of this community and a sponsor of this show. Good luck to Coach Spradlin and his staff on their season.
Banking at First National is easy as 1, 2, 3. Let us assist you with all your banking needs.
First National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Gary Markham, proud Morehead State alum and managing partner of Tim Shore Auto Group. I'd like to welcome you to our state-of-the-art facility on Kentucky 801 just off I-64. We offer new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford makes, along with a wide selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. We now invite you to take the short drive to satisfaction in Morehead or our two newest locations, Maysville and Lexington. We are Tim Short Auto Group.
Go Reno's!
There's no better way to spend the day than with lunch or dinner at Reno's Roadhouse in Morehead. Enjoy delicious steak, chicken, and ribs, along with our trademark honey butter rolls and hometown hospitality.
Hi, I'm Tim Kogenberg. I promise to provide 100% guest satisfaction here at Reno's Roadhouse in Morehead.
Go Wild! Go West! Go Reno's! Woo!
This segment of Inside Morehead State Basketball is sponsored by Wendy's. Fresh, never frozen.
Following Thursday's win over Tennessee Tech, the Morehead State Eagles still tied atop the OVC standings as they traveled to Southern Indiana on Saturday. Mark Freeman came out of the gate in impressive fashion. He takes the Jake Wolf assist and converts the layup in transition, and less than a minute later, Freeman knocks down the three-pointer. The Eagles up 10-6. Freeman stays hot. He hits the tough mid-range jumper, and then the Eagle guard with the dribble drive and the layup in traffic. He gives MSU a 19-15 edge at the 9:44 mark. Southern Indiana would take the lead with less than 5 minutes to go in the opening half on this fall-away jumper from Isaiah Swope, but Khalil Thomas with a big three to put the Eagles back in front, 30-29. Brandon Mothmer then converts on the fast break and draws the foul to make it a 4-point game. And then L.J. Bryan snags the loose ball and hits the layup in the paint. Morehead State up 6 at the break, 35-29. Second half, Eagles open with a 5-0 run thanks to Thomas. First with the three-pointer from the top, and then check out the perfect assist from Jake Wolf. Thomas scores, MSU up 11. Southern Indiana answers and then some, exploding for a 14-2 run, highlighted by a pair of Trevor Lake's baskets. USI grabs the 52-46 advantage with under 8 minutes left in regulation. MSU methodically chipped away over the next 7 minutes until Khalil Thomas hits yet another big-time shot. The three from the top, he had it working from there all night. Morehead State up 3, and it stayed that way until Southern Indiana's final possession. Off the missed shot, the ball kicks to deep in the right corner, where Jack Campion buries the desperation three. The improbable shot ties the game at 59, and we are headed to overtime. In the OT, Drew Thelwell and Jake Wolf making the clutch plays, with Jake putting the Eagles up for good on this acrobatic drive and layup off glass with 26 seconds remaining. The Screaming Eagles would get multiple looks in their last possession, but it simply won't go down. Thelwell comes out with a rebound. Coach Stan Gerard gets a technical foul in frustration, and that's the ball game. Freeman and Thelwell convert 4 of 4 from the free throw line in the final 3.8 seconds, making for the 71-66 final score. The Eagles improved at 16-9 overall and 9-3 in the OVC, and now have sole possession of first place, 1 game ahead of Southeast Missouri.
At the Citizens Bank, we have totally free checking and a free gift. When you combine totally free checking with the best people and the best service, do you know what you get? The best bank. Being the best bank makes it easy for our customers to refer their friends and family to bank with the best too. Every referral gets another free gift. So come bank with the best, the Citizens Bank. home of totally free checking and a free gift. Member FDIC.
At Total Care Pharmacy, they do so much more than just fill your prescriptions. They have a nice selection of gifts and apparel with free gift wrapping and free delivery within Morehead city limits. Plus, you can save money and earn rewards through their loyalty program. Total Care Pharmacy cares about the community. That's why they offer vaccinations, a diabetes education program, and a wide selection of diabetic shoes. Stop in and see the fine folks at Total Care Pharmacy, 206 West Main Street in Morehead.
Welcome back to this edition of Inside Morehead State Basketball, and this week we are joined by a very special guest, our athletic director, Jaime Gordon, who is also the all-time winningest coach of any sport here at Morehead State University. And Jaime, first off, congratulations. The news came out last week that you would be stepping aside from your illustrious coaching career of the volleyball program that you've built that has just been magnificent, and now to be able to focus on the next phase of your career and something you've done a wonderful job with of serving as our athletic director. So just talk to our fans a little bit about what that experience has been. I want to give you a shout out that it's 4 years since taking over, doing both of those jobs. You've done a masterful job with both of them, and I know that it's had a toll on you, and I know you're looking forward to being able to just focus on one moving forward.
Yeah, thanks, Preston. And you know, I guess if you stay around long enough, you know, you just happen to accumulate some wins and things like that. But I've been fortunate to be around some great people and some incredible student athletes. You know how important staff is and that support, and that's what's been critical to be able to manage the last 4 years, both on the volleyball side, but also on the administrative side. You know, people like Richard Fletcher, who really take a heavy load for us, and then Kirsten Becker, who was promoted to be our next head volleyball coach, has been fantastic in that role. And so, you know, it's been special. Actually, just the other night, I spent some time with Matthew Mitchell and reminiscing about his time here at Morehead and how much he enjoyed that and what great people are around here. And so I feel blessed to have been able to spend 20 years of my coaching in this community with these people, and I couldn't be more grateful for that opportunity. And Chip Smith and Brian Hutchinson that believed in me a long time ago. Incredibly fortunate to have this opportunity, and didn't know what I was getting into, didn't know really what kind of place this actually was at the time, and it really has been a big part of my life, but also my family, and raising players, or my daughters that only knew as an Eagles coach. So it's been a fun ride, and I'm excited about the challenges that we have coming up as trying to help the department take those next steps in moving forward, and trying to make sure that we're supporting our student athletes in every part of their lives, both the academic aspirations, but the athletic excellence and what they want to strive towards.
And you talked about some challenges, but really a lot of positive changes have taken place over the past couple years, and I'll let you expand on some of them, one of which being where we are right now, standing here on Family Leisure's court. And Jaime, he'll be very modest in his role, but did an unbelievable job in just making sure that we were able to secure the largest donation in athletics history for our floor, the renovations to baseball, the Prefontaine Fieldhouse, which has just been a huge asset, especially this time of year where we never know what this beautiful Kentucky weather is going to be from minute to minute, but lots of changes going on. Our hospitality here at the home games, but just talk about some of the things that you've been able to get done already, and then where we're moving in the future.
Yeah, you know, what you're talking about, what we've been able to do here, and the support that we got from Andy Prefontaine and other people as well, and I think it reflects back to to what a special place this is and what it's meant for people that, whether they've been a student athlete here or just a student that has gone through it, it holds a special place in their heart. And so being able to share a vision of here's what we're trying to do, here's what we're trying to build from the facility standpoint. You know, there's other areas that need a little bit of TLC, and we're gonna address those definitely in the football space. I think there's some opportunities to grow and you know, and do those things. But again, at the end of the day, it's our student athletes that are the heart of what we do. And we're here to educate and to teach and to help these young men and women grow into the best versions of themselves. And so I feel like it's our job to eliminate as many of those obstacles in their way and enhance their environment. And so whether it be from the facility side of things, we're getting ready to launch I think a game-changing support system from mental health side of things, and not just dealing with the challenges, but really help them become stronger in that part of their well-being. And so, you know, and as with anything, it takes a full effort from more than just one person, and I think that's probably my biggest job is, you know, how do I extend our village and really get as many people involved, and things like the hospitality of, you know, it's kind of exciting. I think you know, people are really enjoying coming back here, and we've got a great product on the floor, and that makes it easier too, because they got a little something to cheer for, and everything that you're doing, Coach Petrie, and what the women are doing and making those strides. It's an exciting time to be an Eagle.
And shout out to Coach Petrie, huge win this week against Tennessee Tech here at home. So it's really nice for our fans to be able to come here to Johnson Arena on Greek night on a Thursday and to see both teams get a big win. But she's certainly trending in the right direction, done a great job in year 2. Yeah. So that just speaks to Jaime with the hiring and the personnel piece. But yeah, doing a great job, and we certainly appreciate you and your core values, and always keeping the student athletes and your coaches first in all that you're doing and the decisions that you're making. And big things coming here at Morehead State Athletics, and excited for Jaime and the new chapter of his career and the direction that we were headed. Thanks for tuning in this week, and on behalf of our athletic director, Jaime Gordon, our host, David Patrick, I'm Preston Spradlin, and we'll see you next week on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
Inside Morehead State Basketball was brought to you by Giovanni's of Morehead. Order online at giovannispizzapower.com. The Citizens Bank, the home of totally free checking. The Kentucky Welding Institute, experience that's built, not bought. Reno's Roadhouse, go wild, go west, go Reno's. Big 4 Lumber Ace Hardware, the helpful place. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the hills since 1963. The Jack Rowe Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance. Insurance the right way, the human way. Morehead Pediatrics, exceptional care for what matters most to you. Tim Short Auto Group, take the short drive to satisfaction. First National Bank, a tradition of value and convenience. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918. St. Clair Healthcare, amazing medicine close to home. Fazoli's of Morehead, fast, fresh Italian. Joshua Trent Custom Designs, looking to build? Let us design your house plans. Wendy's of Morehead, fresh, never frozen. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength for more than 100 years. Total Care Pharmacy, dispensing care, one patient at a time. Commonwealth Chiropractic, treating everyone like family. Morehead State University Bookstore, a Barnes & Noble college store. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. And Standifer Builders Paving and Sealing of West Liberty, quality work at affordable prices. That's how we roll.